Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for July 3rd, 2023. This is for Aries. Aries, should this video cut off due to time constraints on certain platforms, just know we always upload the extended to YouTube and we typically upload there first. So if you like, share, and subscribe, you'll be notified of when we do. And the link for that is on our page. And this is our last shuffle coming up here. Let's see what's going on. So we have new beginnings and we have friends and colleagues. You may have a new friend group or may feel there's a it's like a reset with people that you may work with or your friends. There's some sort of reset or something going on in your life. Let's see what's going on here. You're going to be more, there's like a victory, okay, that you may have some success today, public recognition. So, you may be noticed after being steady. So it's like this is a reward for being very steady. If you've been overlooked, undervalued, and you may feel like I've been overworked and underpaid, this is the time when finally it's coming in, or someone's recognizing, Aries has been on time every single day for blah blah blah. Aries has been doing their job. Your friends and colleagues, though, they may have been gossiping about you or trying to one up you, and it's becoming clear the reason why. I would say it's because you're the bomb. It's because you're doing your thing. They may isolate themselves and not speak to you, and it's all because they are trying to beat you. New beginnings with Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Judgment, and Knight of Wands. This looks like you have been working yourself, or that you may have felt like you had to work harder than everyone else, or you may feel that way now, that I have to work harder than everyone else. I'm doing a lot by myself. And but they're showing that you're going to get recognized for that. Okay, so if your colleagues or your friends are giving you not necessarily a silent treatment, but trying to beat you, because that's what more so what this looks like. And it looks like isolation too, like they're trying to, I'm not going to work with Aries. It's to your benefit that they act this way, because now you're going to be recognized. And it's mostly they sabotage themselves. So let that be what it is. If you go to work today, say you have you're working, for the Aries that are employed, or even if you have your own business, it's like your competitors or your colleagues, all of a sudden now, people that may be doing the same thing as you, they don't want to speak to you anymore, or they're isolating themselves, or they're wanting to make sure that they're separate from you. I don't ascribe to what Aries is, blah, blah, blah. That is to your benefit, okay? Because now people are going to see you for who you really are. You're going to get a lot of fame and recognition for being who you are, how you've been stable. You said what you were going to do, and you're doing it now, kind of thing. They're saying that this is this is how people are going to see you from here on out. Okay, so that's what this looks like. Friends and colleagues with Five of Swords and the Hermit. I mean, come on. They're purposely isolating themselves because I don't want to be associated with Aries. Great. Now you're not holding Aries down. You're not dragging them down to where you are. They're doing some soul searching as well, trying to figure out why they're having issues, and that's something that you got to pay. Like, if these are your friends, this would be conversations like, I don't, now I realize that my life is not where it needs to be, and I'm trying to figure out what the problem is, and Aries can tell them it's you. You know, Aries may have been telling them all this time, like it's you. It's very important not to make Aries angry, because it looks like Aries is going to be very public about what they have to say to you, cross watchers. But Aries, it looks like that, like someone may finally come forward and just be like, you know what, I don't know what the problem is. And you're like, I've been trying to tell you what your problem is. Transformation is the Emperor and Five of Wands. And so you're changing into someone who may now be, because of this energy, that now it's either you are now a lot more cantankerous, or and just not in a great, you're in a place where you're, because they're saying you're finally getting the recognition. You may be now saying, I have been doing like you may be patting yourself on the back, or yelling from the corners, like, I have been doing my job for so and so time, or this may be an energy of you saying, that's okay. I'm good. Like, you're changing it to someone who doesn't mind having haters or doesn't mind having opposition. Whereas before, it was like you did not want to do things that way. You didn't want to be alone in all the things that you were doing, in a sense, or not alone in the way that you like working alone or being alone and set apart, because the Emperor, I mean, he is set apart, and that is Aries energy. But the way that it was done is more so of a person being jaded and trying to sabotage a situation and ends up sabotaging themselves. You may be changing into someone who now is not going to put up with anything, whereas maybe before you would kind of stay silent, let them do whatever it is. You're just like, now it's like, nah, because the transformation of a Five of Wands with the Emperor is one who rules with an iron fist more than they use their fist. Iron fist, but you're changing from, it looks like, it just looks like now you're like, I see, I told you so, kind of thing. I told you. Lots of fire. Lots of fire. Commitment, Seven of Wands, and Seven of Wands. You're committed to moving fast. You're dropping the baggage. Like, you're cool. Like, you're like, I don't care if you're around. I don't care if you guys want to have anything to do with me. I work better by myself. The lighter the load, kind of thing. Even though as many hands lighten the load is what usually the saying is, you're saying that you guys hold me back with this sabotaging energy. Aries, you might find if you are dealing with people that are isolating themselves or kind of like detaching from you, you're going to move faster. You're going to do better. And with that, you may even start to fight to be alone. Fight, like you might end up after this, because they're showing an energy of like you're changing, this new beginning. It's like, oh, you want to act this way? You don't want to talk to me? You want to put me on the back burner? That's cool, actually, because I do more alone and I'm more successful without you. And I think that's awesome, the recognition or the understanding that you will be more successful without certain people in your life. And so you could be dealing with a Virgo or another Aries. We also have Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus. So you could be an Aries Taurus cusp. We have Leo Virgo cusp here. We also have Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. You don't have to be dealing with any of these signs, however. These signs could be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.